All right, all right, all right. Hey, 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 y'all. What's up? What's up? Great rising to you. Thank you for tapping in with me. Thank you for tapping on in with me this morning. Um, what's today? Tuesday. So Sunday, I did a live session, y'all, and I'm just talking my butt off. Okay, just talking my butt off. And the live had froze. I was so upset. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, I'm back with another one. So let's see how this goes. And if it does not go well, then I'll just do a video. Okay. All right. I do want to burn some sage though before I get started today, just to clear the energy real quick. I hope you all had a great weekend. It's been very eventful here in Chicago, as I'm sure everywhere. There's a lot going on in the world. But we had Black Boaters Weekend, Black Yacht Weekend, this past weekend, and the daughter of somebody I know passed away. She fell off the yacht that she was on and couldn't be saved. Like there were efforts to try to save her, um, and her body ended up. They didn't find her for an hour, a little over for where she fell into the water at. It's just like, oh my God, like you just don't know what that water be doing to you when you up under it. Because I'm in Chicago, we have Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is so huge. It's like an ocean. Okay, it's nowhere near the size of an ocean, but the way the currents run, the way the tide, I mean, just the way the water moves is very dangerous. So I don't know if somebody here is going on some kind of boating event. Damn. Sometime soon, but you may want to be careful and definitely protect yourself. Okay, wear a life vest. I don't give a damn how long you've been swimming, how good of a swimmer you are, because like I said, the way that water out there was, it don't matter how seasoned of a swimmer you were, you could be in big trouble. Don't underestimate the waterways. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. I ain't even plan on speaking on that this morning. Um, but somebody must need to hear it. Do not underestimate any bodies of water. None. I saw recently someone died at Lake Lanier recently too. I don't know why y'all keep playing with that lake, but whatever. Hi, Mike Jones, Henry, and Annoying Howler. Hi, y'all. It's a good thing that you can swim, but I'm telling you, this lady body, she she fell into the water like around 6300 south on the south side. She was found all the way north, past the downtown area and everything, by Navy Pier, which is probably about, I would say, 1600 north. So that's like 79 blocks, which is like 10 miles. Mm, mm, mm. Even if she could swim, the water that day was just, the conditions of the water was just too bad. It was terrible, and there were so many boats out there. If you gonna joke about it, I'm gonna block you because ain't shit funny about the situation. For real. Nothing. Somebody lost their life. Somebody lost a daughter. A lot of people lost a friend. There's nothing funny about that. I'm speaking on it as a warning to someone. All right, let me move on with the message. I've already prayed and asked for protection before I started recording. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node energy. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Come through with some positive energy. Thank you. So, your North Node is like your destiny. That's where you should end up. That's where everyone should be working toward. So if you don't know what your North Node is, you should get a copy of your birth chart. Okay. There's ways to get excuse me 1 second. Some idiots on here. Okay, there we go. Chetna, hi. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is the overall energy? Hold on. Why can't I still see it on here though? Okay. What is the overall energy of the messages that you have for us this morning, Holy Spirit? Please keep in mind, you all, that these are collective messages. So there may be a message in here for you. There may be several. There may be none. Okay, so only take the messages that resonate with your individual intuition. Tarot should only be messages of confirmation. Okay. Overall energy. Shit, and on that note, I'm going to review my birth chart today. It might be something I need to look at. This is too many cards. I'm going to put them back, but I'm going to look. Conclusions are within reach. Mm, it's time to take action. Wow. A new start is coming. Then the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Because your South Node is what you need to overcome, right? So whatever that is that you've needed to overcome, um, make sure you're doing that, okay? Because we're heading to the north. That was the first energy we saw, the north node. And then the new moon in Aquarius bring love into the situation. Interesting. So something is wrapping up with this. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of ending approaching, and in preparation for that, it's time for you to take action, or as a result of that, it's time for you to take action on some type of new start. Hmm. So what's holding you back, collective? There must be something that's holding you back. And bring love into the situation. I kind of feel like this is something that you could be passionate about. I don't know if this is a relationship, work, or whatever. The energy is gaining momentum. So, um, I would say the odds are on your side. Something is going to be, yeah, something is going to be successful. Okay, I feel like there's levels to this, and you're going through them. All right, maybe the end of one period or one level of one set of circumstances is coming to an end, preparing you. The fuck? No, y'all. I knew this was gonna fall. Oh my god! And this one in my teeth. Hold on. My bad, y'all. My camera stand, phone stand fell over. And one of the legs of it went right in my cup of tea. So I guess that's over with. Somebody here may need to drink some water. Yeah. Balance spirituality and practicality and show the world the real you. Okay, so something is causing for you to be your authentic self, to show up as your authentic self. And so something from your past could be affecting your current state in some type of way. I don't know how, but if that applies to you, if that resonates with you, I feel like it's time to come back to yourself. Yeah. It's time to come back to yourself, to heal from a situation so that you can recenter. And with this, bring love into the situation. Someone could have hurt your feelings. It could have been a romantic situation. It could be a family situation. Any situation with someone that you care about, okay, or that you love. All right. And they may have you feeling like F everybody right now or something. Okay. But, excuse me, confirmation with the burps. But the divine is asking you to, deal with the emotion. Don't keep your emotion bottled up. Let it out, and so that you can allow love to flow, so that your heart chakra will be open. Okay, you can bring love into whatever situation. Again, like I said the other day, that is the highest vibration, right? You too, annoying Howard. That's all I've had. I've been up since 11 p.m. It's 6:26 a.m. I I went to sleep early and woke up and haven't been able to go back to sleep. Huh. Okay. Ooh, believe in the impossible. See, somebody, you need to keep your thoughts positive because um I feel like you have, like, I don't want to say luck is on your side, but that's what it's given. It's like something is going to go well for you, better than you anticipate. Okay? A new start is coming. I don't know why that was upside down now. Some of these upside down, so I ain't tripping. This whole section is. Yeah, that's what they want you to know. A new start is coming. All right. And don't let pride get in your way. Ooh. Hold your vision. A new romantic cycle begins. What? So remember with the last set of cards that was out here when it said something about love, like being open to love. I feel like some of you are, look, with these scales here, something is coming in to balance out a situation. Okay, love is gonna, a new romantic situation is coming in. It could be by Libra season, maybe around, the fall, October or something like that. But you're being called to, something could even happen in August with this Leo here. Don't don't let pride get in the way. Okay, hold your vision, because with these mountains here, I feel like someone has gone through some hardships. Okay, and with this phase of the moon here, you could have only known half the story of a situation, which made it difficult for you. Um, but there could have been something that you wanted in a particular situation or relationship, and maybe it didn't work out. Oh, and I see a spider on the outside of the window. Okay, maybe it didn't work out the way that you wanted. There could have been too many difficulties and challenges or whatever. So going forward, like I said, somebody needs to heal something, release something, surrender something, because there's something new coming in, and you don't want to be standoffish. You don't want your heart chakra blocked, where you're not really open to love, and you like, I can do it myself. Well, I don't need nobody. I don't need no man. I don't need no woman. You might block a blessing. A new start is coming. I don't know with who, or I don't know. Okay, so hold your vision. So whoever you have some kind of vision of love that you want or whatever. Don't allow a situation with it from the, oh, it said don't let your past hold you back, right? So don't allow a situation from the past to hold you back from what's coming in. Okay? Yeah. What's this? This time it's gonna be equal give and take. Y'all gonna be equally yoked. I like it. I like it. We're gonna get one out of here. Tell me more about this new star, Holy Spirit. And get some more energy on this new star, this new romantic cycle. Somebody's attracting something every time. And this is my favorite card in this deck. It's easy for me to receive. It's this like Empress energy. It's easy for me to receive. So it's like you're not chasing anything. You're not stressing anything. You're not worried about anything. You just calling that shit in. Okay? You just attracting it in by focusing on what it is that you want. Not worried about the past, not worried about what didn't happen, what didn't work out the way you wanted it to or hoped it would. But what do you want now? Because the past is dead and gone. It's over. I just told myself that this morning. I was thinking about something. It was like me having an out of body experience, like for real. And I was like, hey, the past is don't even exist anymore. I tell people this all the time. So it was like me talking to me as if I was somebody else. And I had to remind myself the past no longer exists. Focus on today. What's up for today? What do you want today? What do you want to focus on today? What do you want to accomplish today? That's what the focus should be. Attract that. Let that be what's, on your mind. Don't let nothing from the past hold you back, for what's coming in. Look, self-love. I feel like at this time you should be focused on loving self, nurturing self, catering to self. All right? That'll keep that pride down. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Yes, your own self, just like I was. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Just like I was just saying right before this card came out, that I was talking to myself, coaching myself through a moment, telling myself the same thing I tell others. I feel like someone here, you need to be speaking um, gently to yourself, lovingly to yourself. Not only speaking, but treating yourself gently, lovingly, nurturingly, if that's even a word. Pouring into yourself. The love that you wish, you could get from outside of you, give it to yourself. Start from within. Because that's what sets the bar universally, energetically. The way you love for yourself and care for yourself, the way you nurture yourself, that's that energy lets the universe know what your standard is, what standard you're demonstrating, not what you think your standard is, not what you want people to believe your standard is, but what it actually is. Do you show your own self love on a regular basis, or do you neglect yourself? Do you make sure your needs are taken care of before taking care of everybody else around you? Not speaking to children, because that's a responsibility that shouldn't be neglected. But outside of your responsibilities, are you a priority for yourself? Because I'm gonna tell you, if you're not making yourself a priority, nobody else will either. Why would they? You don't even care about your own self. That makes sense though, right? Somebody here, right now, this gap period between the past and your future, it's our present, right? I want you to give yourself a present, which is just more self love. Okay? hold your own hand. Hold the hand of little you. Make sure you're comforting yourself. When you feeling any type of way, any emotion, hold space for yourself. Sit with yourself. Speak lovingly to yourself. Forgive yourself for mistakes that you've made, for people pleasing, for overextending, for allowing yourself to remain in situations where you weren't receiving as much as you were giving energetically. Okay? Forgive yourself for um, just not being as good to yourself as you could be because you're looking outside of you for everything that you need when it's all inside, actually. But see, when you start to love and nurture on yourself and care for yourself, that you're vibrating in the energy of love. And you know what that does? It attracts more love into your life. Okay? So I feel like this is what's required for you to get in that energy of ease. It's easy for me to receive that law of attraction. Okay? You're emitting love when you loving on yourself. And what you put out comes back, right? Keep that in mind. Yeah, this is divine guidance. You could, and what I just say at the beginning of this, tarot should only be confirmation of your own intuitive thoughts, okay? Of the signs and symbols that the universe is trying to send to you, okay? These should be that is messages of information that's already in your subconscious. All right. So when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. So you may have been in this energy of I'm not sure, how am I gonna find love? Where or something like that. Hold on, what the fuck is that? I have to close this window. There's two spiders right here. And it's two spiders together. Listen, and I'm here, Usher. I've been making plans. Okay, so I've been seeing spiders a lot, baby ones too. And when I see them, just doing readings, and when I see them, I try to remind you all like the spiritual meaning of spiders is all about planning, weaving a web. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like you should be focusing on planning something, allowing the divine to guide you. And then this North Star right here, that reminds me of that North Node. See, somebody here, you've been clearing out. Ooh, I feel like I feel like you've been getting some messages and you've been following them. And because of that, look, divine abundance is on the way. But look what else. Let me show y'all something. Excuse me. I see deepening and loss. This deepening is about intuition and your connection to the universe, okay? I feel like your connection to the divine, the spirit realm, has gotten deeper as a result of some kind of loss. If it hasn't, that's what you're being guided to do, okay? Because this connection is really between you and your higher self. That's where the guidance is coming from, okay? Mm, I like it. Anything else about this new star, Holy Spirit? Freedom. It's gonna free you from something. Yeah. I, I kind of feel like I don't know, maybe it's just gonna give you more freedom, more choices. Can I get one more, Holy Spirit, about this new star? Yeah. Okay. You're going look, I don't know if you're already doing things to get grounded, but it's very important that you do so. Okay? Because again, with that ease card, it's easy for me to receive. With the attraction, In order for you to attract what it is that you truly desire, you're going to have to stay grounded. That means freeing yourself from distractions. Now I know y'all being distracted right now because you on YouTube watching tarot. Okay. Not that I want you to hang up, and click off my live, but I'm just saying, be mindful of the distractions that are currently eating up your time and focus. Okay, again, I said those spiders are all about planning. So, are you taking time, each day to plan a little bit? Even if it's just to say, okay, this is what I want to accomplish today. Boom, boom, boom. These three things, or these two things, or these five things, or whatever. Are you taking the time to plan out your life? And that could even be just sitting and, daydreaming, imagining what it would be like to, have whatever it is that you desire, to be whomever you desire. Um, and really sit in that energy, because before you can manifest something, like, you have to become that, right? We're human beings, we're beings. So I feel like, ooh, okay, somebody, your higher self, your spirit team, they want to communicate with you to give you the keys. Like I said, somebody here is about to receive divine guidance, and you're going to be guided right to something. But being grounded is necessary. It's necessary. I feel like I was saying on the live on Monday too, like, somebody passed a major test. That's why the North Node is here too. You can't get to the North Node without mastering the South. Okay, the South Node, and you'll understand that better once you see your birth chart. Okay, that's too much to explain in a moment. But another thing I want to say about this new cycle begins. I'm gonna keep repeating this every time it comes to mind, but divine timing is all about abundance. It's not to say, oh, okay, you passed that test. Well, within 30 days, we gonna send you a blessing. No, it don't work like that, because somebody still has some self-esteem issues that need to be addressed before this divine abundance can be guided to you. Because you know what? Not everybody is meant to have a seat at your table. And the divine needs to know that you love yourself enough to do the right thing with whatever they're going to send your way. Because it ain't meant for everybody to enjoy, to indulge, or to benefit off of. Yeah. And they want you to remember, everybody is different. Just because you think a person um, has the capacity to be in a better place or space than they currently are, doesn't mean that that's what they want for themselves. We're all different. We're all individuals, and each person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. Again, something that you will see if you look at your birth chart. We all have, everybody's is different. Everybody's is different because your birth chart is based on the planetary alignments at the exact minute that you were born, and the location of the world in which you were born, because um, that affects your distance from the planets as well, right? Because somebody that was born on the same day I was born on the other side of the world, we're not going to have the exact same birth chart, because their proximity to all of the planets is not the same as mine, unless we're like equidistant. But you're not going to be equidistant from each planet, right? But anyway, yeah, we all have our own things that we need. Our souls have their own set of lessons that they need to learn, master, and overcome here. Okay, And sometimes a lot of things have to get sacrificed, as a result of that. Sometimes we have to surrender people, places, things, ideas, or whatever, okay? Because it's in line with our lessons, or because, especially if it's a person, they have free will to do whatever it is that they would like. And the decisions that we make are usually determined by our level of maturity in life at that particular time, our access to resources at that particular time, and other factors, right? So, where you may be ready for a particular move, someone else may not. They may not have grown and matured as much as you have. They may not be as close to their north node as you are. They might have a whole bunch of more lessons to learn before they even close. And then they have to want to. So sometimes you have to sacrifice, people or ideas that you had that involve other people. Or I sacrifice some ideas because, you know, everybody not on the same page or type of time that you on. That's why these transformations look dark, okay, compared to those beautiful pink ones, when you're grounded. Hmm. But yeah, speaking of grounded, being grounded, okay, being in this energy of distraction free on a regular basis, that's also going to help you with these inner childhood wounds and issues that you need to be catering to and focusing on at this time. Right now, is right behind that. Yeah, right now, you're getting divine guidance, okay? To bolster that inner power, to help you, okay? And it's going to enable you to let go of whatever little you is holding on to and still needs to heal from, so that you can be outrageously open to these limitless opportunities that the universe has for you. But first, you have to clear out some things so that you can surrender to divine love, okay? Before you get this companionship. Okay, you got to deal with the loss first. Can't just skip over that. You know how some people in one relationship and they hop right into something else, and then they wonder why they have some of the same issues and challenges. Well, you haven't dealt with any of it. You haven't had no time to back up and focus on yourself, and that's all the divine is asking you all to do right now. Right now, they just want you to focus on self, big you and little you. Period, Ryan. Yes, let go and let God, the God in you. Let the God in you give you this guidance. With that card. Yeah. Okay? Because I feel like something beautiful is on the way for you. This new cycle that's on the way for you. And I feel like your higher self is trying to prepare you for it. They want you to be ready for it. Mm, I like it myself. Yes, I do. All right. Three of Cups. Yeah, this could be a friend or somebody that you kick it with, have fun with. Mm. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Okay. See, somebody, I got my eyes on you. And with this whole your vision, there might be somebody holding their vision on you. You're everything that I see. Mm. Somebody, yeah, look at this line. It could be a Leo now. Somebody watching you. I think I had said in a reading not too long ago, somebody got somebody that I think is like in the workplace. Somewhere that you work or do business. Somebody got their eye on you. You don't know us. This Page of Swords, they watching you, studying you, trying to figure out how to come to you. But I feel like whoever this person is, they're not going to get the green light until you are in alignment. Whoever this new romantic partner, yeah, take time to breathe out. What do you need to be? What do you need to release? I'm telling you, something about you, something has to be released, surrendered before this new partnership comes in. Yes, because this is gonna be something, especially with Ten of Pentacles and this seven right here. This is gonna be something. I feel like you all are going to invest in each other. You're going to want to invest in each other. Ooh, Spirit say that's the truth. Mm. There's going to be an opportunity to build here. Wow. Yes. Hmm. And they saying too, this person that's watching you and trying to figure out how to come towards you, they coming with clarity. There'll be no BS. Okay, Brutus, go get you some business, baby. Okay, live and let live. Judge your mammy. What's the message, Holy Spirit? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy. Somebody sees you as very loving, very nurturing, and you get to the bag. You could be a Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn watching you. The world. Excuse me. Somebody could even want to come and speak some type of truth to you. We got the world. Damn. First of all, the first thing I notice is we got three major arcana coming straight out. Then we got the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. And then I say the King of Swords like an investigator too. This is somebody who's very strategic. See how he watching? This person is very wise, very intelligent, and they got this bird up here that's a spirit guide. Okay, with the Hierophant right next to him, the divine, okay, is monitoring this situation. Mm. The world. Cause see, this particular version of the world card in this deck, this always makes me think of like some kind of video game. She looks like she's about to power up. Okay, and then you see all these geometric figures, excuse me, all this sacred geometry. This lets me know like the divine is doing something big for this person, like doing it way big. There's some magic happening, okay, as a result of closing out some type of cycle, okay. A cycle was closed and a tower happened. So somebody could have gotten some kind of epiphany, um, gained some knowledge, or something destructive could have happened. Mm. Whatever it is, though, somebody's seeing something clearly. But let me go ahead and clarify. Ooh, Five of Swords. Four of Swords. The Moon. Seven of Swords. So somebody was sneaking. Yeah, somebody was trying to create illusions in your life. They were being sneaky and lying. Okay, keeping secrets. Okay, those were some things that you had to heal from, because I'm assuming this was somebody that you trusted, but somebody was playing this. This is like mental manipulation. Swords are all about mental energy and communication. Mm. Yeah, I got to see what's going on with this King of Swords, because maybe this is the person who was trying to manipulate or something. But let me clarify. This could have been the person that you closed out this cycle with. Yeah, because somebody was trying to really play on your top. You see his calculations all on this card too. But despite all of that, you still gain clarity because somebody is tapped in. Like you really are. You really are. You don't even know how much you being tapped in and grounded saved you, helped you tremendously. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm telling you, this mental manipulation, somebody really wanted to have you stuck in your head, not seeing things clearly or not having any clarity. And that's crazy. That's crazy. CN2, hi. Um, okay. Clarify the world, Holy Spirit. Page of Wands and Judgment. Yeah. So whatever this ending was, this closing of a cycle, it was good news. It was you allowing a cycle to fully close out and calling judgment. I don't know if this is you or the divine calling judgment on a situation. That was a good thing to do. Okay, that's what they're saying. Yes, it was. Period. And that's, I'm telling you, somebody passed the major test and you about to get a reward. You about to get a reward. That's why North Node was on here, y'all. Listen to me. For some of y'all, I'm telling you, whoever resonate with this message, I feel like the hard times are over for you. You probably broke a you probably broke a major karmic cycle. Look at this. We got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Three aces and the Four of Wands. You gonna be celebrating after all of this competition and jealousy and crazy shit. You came out smart. See, somebody didn't want you to. Somebody was really playing on your top. They didn't want you to see things clearly, but you see perfectly clear. I feel like in the past you didn't trust your intuition, but once you started getting grounded and trusting your intuition, whatever games this person was playing, to have you in that Five of Swords and trying to play on your top, it was not working. It wasn't working. And now that that cycle has ended, it's caused a major tower in somebody else's life. Mm. Let's see what that is. What's this tower? We got 21, 16, 5, 9 with the Hermit. So many major arcana, which means ain't no turning back. This is happening, okay? We got the another one with the High Priestess. Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups. The Devil. The Star. And the Knight of Cups. So with this Star and the Knight of Cups, I'm telling you, you experience a lot of toxicity, okay, in some type of connection. And with the Star energy, you healing, that's what's bringing in a new love offer, okay? The new romantic cycle begins. It requires you to heal and tap back into your inner child. Because I feel like whoever you were involved with in a past situation, this past romantic situation that you closed the cycle out, um, this person triggered some type of childhood wound for you. Yeah. Yep. It could have even made you go in hermit mode, go within. This could be something maybe you never even told nobody about. I'm not sure. But it's time for you to get very in touch with your emotions, okay? Because the blessing that the divine has for you as a result of this was something very difficult, because I feel the pride. Okay, the divine, maybe that's, and don't let pride get in the way. No, the divine is proud of you, but they don't want you, because this person, they don't deserve to sit at the table with you. These blessings that you got coming through, I feel like you already did the work to receive them. You already deserved these blessings, but they've been on pause because there was somebody in your life that didn't deserve to enjoy them with you. So I feel like the divine is preparing a table for you in front of this motherfucker, and they won't be able to sit down. Mm-mm. Somebody that played a lot of games. What about the Hierophant? Mm-mm. Yeah. Wow. See, somebody tried to make you miss out on the opportunity. Okay? This Four of Cups is like a missed opportunity out of greed or selfishness. So I feel like this person, um, there was some differences, okay? I don't know what they were for you individually. Again, this is a collective message. But this person held on to you. They didn't, I feel like somebody didn't want to commit but didn't want to let you go. So they're holding on to you so that you can miss out on other opportunities. Just out of selfishness. That ain't cool. Right. They wanted you to remain single. They didn't want you in a connection with nobody else. And 44 right there, that's divine protection. And 99, that's a reset. I'm gonna have to end this soon. My battery low. That 99 is a reset, a restart. Mm. Yep. Now you're moving forward. Period. Making a choice in a different direction. Yep. In the wheel. That's what brought about the change. You decided to no longer entertain whatever this energy was. It might have taken a long time too, because I'm telling you, the divine is so proud of you. Clarify the King of Swords, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's the person that broke your heart. So yeah, this King of Swords, yeah, all they gonna be able to do is look and watch. This person was a player too, so they like to have their way. You know, they like to be out here freely flowing. Mm. Wow. So they're saying this King of Swords, this is how they feel now. They hurting. This person hurting, and they talking to God. They don't even want you to be with nobody else. They still want to hold on to you. This person might even have the gall to be asking the divine to, hold you for them. Wait, confirmation with the burp to try to make you wait for them. Yeah, why they out here with third parties and shit? Man, nah. Deep in their feelings. I feel like you walking away from this person really ate them up. King of Swords, Three of Swords. They getting a taste of their own medicine. Yep, for taking too long too. I'm telling you, this person was taking a poor. This person loves you. That's why the King Cups came out. This person definitely loves you, but they thought they had, and see this right on top of the Four of Cups. They selfishly thought that they had all the time in the world to get back to you. They never thought you would walk away. They never thought you would walk away. That was their pride. They never thought you would walk away, but there's been a death and rebirth. You closed the cycle out, put an ending. Yeah. So whatever they was offering. Yeah. And got the fuck on. This person upset about that. Yeah. You walked away? What? I can't play with your mind no more? I was just playing with them girls. I was gonna get right back. But I love you. God know I love you. But they didn't treat you right, did they? And that could have been an issue too, collective. Whoever you are, it could have took you a while to get away from this person because they were showing mixed signals, right? This person, it wasn't like they didn't show you any love, like you didn't have anything at all with this person, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Whatever it wasn't enough. You deserved more, okay? And I feel like you realized that, and that's why when we saw that look, the justice again on the top of this other deck. Yeah, now you're healing. They got you in this state of healing. It's like they're not getting the same energy from you anymore. They can't tell lies and still come back and get more chances, or any of that. None of that's happening. Right. It has to be equal give and take now. No more breadcrumbing, no more love bombing. No. You're not accepting none of that. You're not accepting any of that. Hold on now. I know this ain't what I'm thinking. Hold on. What? Clarify this, Holy Spirit, Six of Pentacles and Magic, because I know damn well they weren't paying for no energy manipulation on you. What's this, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Here he come again, Mr. In his feelings. Huh. This person was putting love spells on you. They did not want the situation to end. I'm telling you, this person didn't want to do right by you, but didn't want to let you go. Look, a sneaky line, Mickey Ficky. That's who I'm talking about. And whoever you are, you didn't deserve this. I feel like you were in this situation with good intentions, whereas this person had ill intentions. This person is sick in the head. Because they care for you deeply but want to control you at the same time. See, this is the thing. You can love a person, you can see the good in them, but it doesn't mean they have the capacity to reciprocate in a healthy way. This person, they didn't have it. And they do care for you, but something is off with this person mentally. And that's why they were handling you in the way that they were. But the divine saw everything and guided you to close this cycle out. And they know you need to heal from some of the things that happen here. That's why they want you to go and heal. Go focus on yourself, because you were dealing with a very toxic person. Very toxic person. Okay? You need to go and heal. Focus on yourself. Spend some time alone so you'll be prepared when this new offer comes in, because you don't want to be still healing from, past, from baggage from this manipulator over here. This person is a major manipulator. Hey, Kim. Hi, Ruby. Yes, you got to do what's best. You got to do what's best for you, because people will drain the shit out of you. This was somebody. Mm, yeah, look at this. Three of Cups, Five of Cups. See, this person regret the third parties that they loved so much, because they know that's what, these options that they liked having and making you one of or a part of or some shit like that. All while lying about it all, of course. Um, they regret that. I feel like they're ashamed of it too. They're ashamed of it. But see, with this emperor and this lover, this person was very controlling. And maybe they try to control all of y'all. Or they were just controlling because they had other options. The lovers could also be choices in love. This person had many choices, or they could have even just regretted the choice that they made. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. They could have regret just being a liar, a sneaky liar. Yep. And sabotaging themselves, sabotaging the connection between the two of you. And now you got this boundary up. They don't have the same access to you anymore. All this person could do is watch you from afar now. And we saw the justice card, so that's justice. This person not being able to have that same access to you anymore is justice. See the scales of justice on here too. Anything else, Holy Spirit, before I close this? Wow. Good job, collective. Keep choosing yourself. Yeah. Keep choosing yourself. So, like this person wanted you to be in your head, stuck in your head, trapped in your thoughts. I feel like this is them currently. Yeah, because look at you. Not overly emotional, not in your feelings, thinking thinking with your head, making head over heart decisions. You're balanced out. They're not. This person, I told you, there's something wrong with this person mentally. They're they're not balanced. I don't know what it is about this person, but there's something unhealed about them that you didn't deserve to suffer from. Okay? Tell us about this Eight of Swords. I just said that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, this Five of Swords, that's that mental manipulation, right? The same thing they wanted for you, this is the energy that they're in. It boomerang right back on their ass. And I told y'all, somebody paid for some black magic to be done on you, like a love spell or some shit. And this person could have wanted you to be obsessed with them, and perhaps you have been in the past. I don't know if you did a return to sender spell or what, but it's not working anymore. Because now the same energy that this person wanted for you is what they're experiencing. Somebody really wanted to control you. Somebody really wanted you to be only focused on them. Despite what they did, despite how they treated you, despite the lies that they were telling, the ghosting that they were doing, the breadcrumbing, they wanted you to still be tethered to them, chained. This is how they wanted you to be. Stuck in your head while they're pulling the strings, controlling you. And I really feel like for a while, that's what was happening. The whole time, the divine trying to give you signs. They trying to tell you things. These birds, these spirit guides, you were getting messages, but Maybe your vibration was low and you were more susceptible to these spiritual attacks, this dark magic. But as you started healing, as you started coming into yourself, as you started meditating and being more free of distractions, getting grounded, that couldn't work on you anymore. So what is it going to do? It got to go somewhere. If you vibing too high for it to reach you, it's going to go back to the sender. And whoever this practitioner is that they paid to do it, the practitioner probably put protection on the spell so that if anything came back, it went to that person who paid them, not the practitioner. Very narcissistic, Sue. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Very much so. But yeah, it's time for you to just keep moving forward in a balanced state. Yep. Making a choice to, I'm telling you. Yeah. Change is here. And you're going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious. Okay? And somebody, look, didn't I say a table being prepared for you in front of this person? They're going to have to watch. You see this person on the stage getting a lot of attention. Yeah, that's going to be you. And all this person going to be able to do is watch. They will not be able to participate. They're going to be on the sidelines, not allowed to get in the game, not allowed to partake. Okay? And again, that sweet person that you used to be, that Queen of Cups, that overly, I ain't going to say overly because ain't shit wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with being loving, nurturing. As long as you're not doing it at your own expense, as long as you remain in balance, making sure that you're giving to yourself as well, ain't nothing wrong with it. But see, somebody, you went from the Queen of Cups in their life, Queen of Cups energy, to Queen of Swords. And I don't think you're going back. Because they deserve this. Closing message, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. And this is on the fence. Okay, see how this is? Nine of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So this ain't happening. The Nine of Pentacles is someone that's single, self-sufficient, like out here just doing it big and shining. Okay? Pre-Empress energy. The only thing that makes this person just shy of an Empress is that they're single. They don't have a partner. They doing it all on their own. Okay? And successfully too. The Knight of Swords, this is my narcissist card right here. So this person, this is also a card of being mad. Okay? I could also look at this as somebody following some guidance. And I feel like that's really what it is. Okay? You're going to be single, successful, and all of that on your own. All you got to do is follow this guidance. I was telling y'all that at the beginning because what came out, we had divine guidance, right? They need you to remain grounded. See how she's out here in nature? And things are just growing. She got money growing on trees. She's smiling. She's happy. She got on white. She's in that divine feminine energy. High vibration. Unfuckwittable. Yeah, somebody mad about that. But I'm telling you, as long as you follow the guidance that you're being given, you're going to be straight. You're going to be straight. Somebody here has done a great job of getting yourself out of a spiritual jam. And the only way you could have done that is by doing the work, the healing work. So, I don't know where you are in the point of this story or on this timeline. This could be your past. This could be your present. This could be your future. Okay, but take the energy as it resonates for you, if it resonates at all. But yeah, congratulations to whoever you are, because it was not easy to deal with this situation because feelings were definitely involved. Okay. And then you had somebody giving mixed signals. Okay. Because, like I said, this person did love you, but there's something about that individual that was not able to give you, to love you in a healthy way. They just weren't, for whatever reason. And it probably was because of the same reason that you weren't able to let them go. Because when people come into our lives, that they're mirrors of us, right? There's a reason that we meet the people we do, come across the people we do, interact with the people that we do. I don't believe in coincidence at all. It's all divinely guided. So I feel like this person, triggered some things in you that you need to heal, and vice versa. You also triggered some things in them that they need to heal, whether they showed you or told you about it or not. There's no doubt about it. So continue working on yourself, loving on yourself, remaining grounded, uh, pouring a lot of love into yourself, and you'll be good. The grounded thing, I feel like you're already doing everything really well, but the y'all hear that bird? I'm telling you, there are messages for you out in nature, as well as wherever you sitting at now. You could be in your room, you could be in the bathroom, you could be in your car, shit in your closet, wherever. It's very important that if you're not doing this already, that you start spending some quiet time with yourself on a daily basis. It's the only way that you're going to get these messages of divine guidance that are going to guide you to this divine abundance that's waiting for you. And one thing I've learned about, the Most High and the universe and how things come to you, like with that alignment, you have to demonstrate something first. You got to get the ball rolling first. You got to kick off the momentum. But one of the first cards we saw said that the energy is gaining momentum. So I feel like whoever you are, you're already doing these things. You're already tapped in. You're already tapped into yourself. I feel like you've already had a dark night of the soul as well. Good for you. Because if you could survive that and this toxic ass relationship you was in, you Gucci. I feel like things are only about to get better for you. I feel like you could have went through 7 years of karma. You could have went through a dark period. You could also be 28 or 56 or close to those ages. Okay, that's like the first and the second third of your life.